If you've been working out for any amount of time, you probably are looking for different ways to spice up your routine. You see things online that look really cool with barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, but you can't just go into a big overhead Olympic lift without getting some of the basics. Hi and welcome to E3 Strength. My name is Earl and today we're going to be going over the clean, specifically a hang clean. This is going to be the basis for getting to a barbell clean and some of the more complex Olympic lifts, but the best way to start is with dumbbells. We're also going to show you a kettlebell because it adds a new element, a little more shoulder engagement, and it's going to help you give you a little more wrist strength, which is going to help you as you transition from these two into a barbell. So let's get started. Before we even pick up a weight, let's talk about how the movement should look. As you're getting into this move, you're basically going to be doing a short deadlift and a shrug. Everything else is you getting under the weight. The weights need to move in a straight line up. So we're going to be starting with the weights in your hands. Once you have them in your hands, you're going to go down like you're doing a traditional bent leg deadlift, and you're going to stop right about here. And the goal for this movement is you're going to drive through your hips, firing them forward as hard as you can, and that's going to bring the dumbbells up. As you shrug, they're going to continue up, and you're going to get underneath them and stand. Now, as you do this, with it being an explosive motion, you may get on your toes and you may come off your heels. That's okay as long as you start with your heels in the ground and you're driving through them to properly fire your glutes. The two issues that you need to worry about with this exercise are going to be your lower back and your shoulders. So if you're going to get started with this, the more balanced, easy way is actually with two dumbbells versus one. One will help you to dial in one side, but then you also have the potential for torque as you shift your body from side to side. So if you can, start with two. Once you master two, then you can go to a single and work with the kettlebell. Okay, with the dumbbells, you're going to start with the hang clean. So you're going to hang the dumbbells down. In this position, your hips go back, weights through your heels, you're going to fire your glutes as hard as you can, shrug and get underneath your weights. Now notice, when I stand tall, as I come up, I'm sure to squeeze my glutes. My feet actually came all the way off the ground because I'm trying to explode as hard as I can, getting that upward momentum. Now, this is explosive. It's great for your power athletes like football players and hockey players that use explosive bursts of energy to power through people. It's great to develop the glutes, but is not necessary for your rotational athletes like baseball, golf, and tennis. So that was the double. Now, as we go to the single, kettlebells can get tricky because they often involve a swing with it. So a swing clean, which is really fun to do, is not what we're doing. We're going to be doing a traditional hang, and you're going to be getting underneath the kettlebell. What makes this challenging with a kettlebell is as the kettlebell comes up in your shrug, it's going to twist around and land on your arms. And most of the time, people find that very uncomfortable. So this one is a little bit harder, and it's going to take a little bit of practice. But it's going to work the same exact way. So same principle, you're going to hang your kettlebell down. My hand goes to the exact same position as it did with my dumbbells, and then explode up. Pretty easy, and I'm already sweating just from doing 2 reps. I did a rep with a pair of dumbbells and a rep with 1 kettlebell. And because it's so explosive and engaging so many muscles, I'm sweating. So you know this is going to be a great one to burn a ton of calories, to get every muscle in your body working, and also to develop power for the athletes out there. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, please give us a like, a comment, or a share. And let us know how E3 can help you guys in the future. Thanks.